Prediction, ascension, love me or hate me, there's no in between. So you already know this nigga right here is an animal. Allegedly, this nigga married 3 women, came up with the money and all that shit, and did what he did best. But you know, they try to play it like he's the malicious one. These women are desperate out here. This proves the fact that women outnumber men. I think it's like 8 to 1 or 9 to 1. And these women are fucking lonely. They're on Match.com. They're sitting in these nice houses because they already were divorced. That's how they made their money. Or they boss babes and nobody wants to marry them because they got this masculinity attribute about them. But this dude knew what to do, how to control the situation and get this money from these scallywags. You gotta look at this. Check it out.
Florida women in 3 different counties at the same time. Tonight, those women are speaking out, saying the system that handles marriage licenses kept them in the dark.
There are no safeguards, and that I feel like that's part of where the system failed.
He took each one of us to a county over to get married in.
If the counties did talk, it would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of money, a lot of stress.
I-Team investigator Adam Molser breaks down how this could happen at a time when online records can be viewed with a few clicks of a mouse.
A wedding usually signifies a lifetime commitment between 2 people embarking on life's journey. But these 3 Florida women learned they were on the same journey with Henry Betsy Jr. at the same time. This is Henry's mugshot, which is the most recent and clear.
Now, let's talk about why Henry got chose. He's a brother, handsome looking brother, no diddy, but look at the eyes though. He got green eyes for a black man. Them bitches went head over heels for this nigga. Head over heels. They divorcees or widowers or whatever. They widows or motherfucking and they divorcees already. Or relationships didn't work out for them, or they may not have children or whatever. But these 3 scallywags, don't get it twisted. They went after him because he got green eyes. Look at him. This is what they fell for. Those fucking green eyes. Don't get it twisted. Tell the truth, bitches. You ain't fall in love right away. Black man giving you some play. 6 foot something. Green eyes. He's more than willing to dick you down that dry ass vagina because y'all well in your 40s or above. It is what it is. Check it out.
Picture we have of him. Michelle married Henry in Hernando County in November 2022.
I met him on Match.com. We met in early November.
How soon did you marry Henry?
It was very short. It was very soon. It was within about 3 weeks span.
Bitch is desperate.
Henry was still married to Brandy, who married him in Manatee County that February. Brandy asked us not to show
Brandy
her face
desperate
to
as
protect
fuck.
her job.
They desperate.
I met him on a dating app. The first time I'd ever got on a dating app. He said all the right things.
When Brandy married Henry, he was still married to Tanya, who obtained a marriage license in Gadsden County in November 2020. Tanya asked us to blur her face because she's a domestic violence survivor.
Meeting him on a
No,
dating
bitch, you're a
site,
divorcee.
and the way he portrayed himself, he sold the perfect person when in reality he was none of those
Domestic
things.
violence survivor. You're all domestic violence survivors.
Michelle gave us cell phone videos of court hearings. Henry Betsy Jr. was arrested for felony bigamy last year after Tanya figured out she wasn't his only wife.
I just started county by county putting his name in, and that's when I came up with the marriage to Michelle and the marriage to Brandy.
She found me and she messaged me, and I had no idea that she was actually still married to him.
I'm just looking at this. It's so bizarre. We never get discharged.
The wives say marrying Henry was easy.
You go to the records division, you apply for a marriage license, they take your information, they take a copy of your photo ID, then we got married right there at the courthouse. No questions asked. There was nothing that was flagged in the system for him having already 2 prior open marriage license.
I did the paperwork and got married all within 15 minutes.
In Pinellas County, 2,000 people get married at courthouses each year. There is a 72-hour waiting period for Florida residents, but that can be waived by a judge, and there is no required wait for people from other states. Pinellas County Clerk Kim Burke says Florida makes it easy to get married because the state is a big wedding destination.
Does it surprise you that someone was able to be married to 3 different people in 3 different Florida counties at the same time?
Well, it does surprise me, but unfortunately, there's not really safeguards to find that out.
Burke says marriage applications are based on the honor system.
They swear that the information on the application is correct. And one of the things they have to show is that if they were married previously, how did the marriage end? Either was death, divorce, or annulment.
But licenses and marriage certificates aren't compared to documents in other counties when they're sent to the state.
Because if there were safeguards in place and there was cross-referencing on different counties here in the state of Florida, none of this would have ever happened.
His wives, who met Henry on Match, Tinder, and Stir, recently found his profile on another dating site while he was still legally married to them.
Looking for a beautiful woman that understands the ups and downs of life, is trustworthy, and no games.
His wives say they later came to believe their marriages had more to do with money than love.
The day we got married, he was like, well, we need to make your bank account a joint bank account.
We were either divorced or about to be divorced, maybe coming into something.
Child support, alimony, anything that comes with, the extra perks of marrying a newly single divorced woman.
So he hit the jackpot here.
He did, 100%.
Henry's financial situation appears to have taken a turn for the worse.
You have any source of income presently?
No, sir.
You have any money in the bank?
No, sir.
Michelle and Tanya say they escaped their marriage and obtained domestic violence orders after Henry became abusive. Brandy says she kicked Henry out of her house after just 5 days of marriage. Henry finally filed for divorce from Tanya following his arrest and is now seeking annulment for his marriages to Michelle and Brandy.
Do you think there's any need to do anything else?
Basically, I don't think he should be charged with a felony of bigamy. The nigga that's took advantage of fucking desperate women, bro. And they're desperate. They met him on all fucking goddamn websites. Fucking goddamn ads. And you tell me you married a nigga 3 weeks later. One bitch married a nigga 10 days later. Another bitch married a nigga 3 days later. That's how desperate these fucking women are when they get to this age, because they realize they're going to die alone. And they tired of looking at these fucking cats. It is what it is. You got swindled, you got hoodwinked. But now the guy's facing charges and y'all hit him up with the domestic violence survivor shit. Come on, bro. You ain't think this nigga was incapable of punching you in your fucking face? When you met him off Tinder talking about, oh, we need to make a joint bank account, this, that, and third, as soon as he, come on, bro. And that's things you should be talking about years down the line when you about to marry somebody. Years. Take years to marry somebody. What are you doing? Excuse me, like, how is this possible? These women outnumber men 8-1 and they realize it. And they gonna realize, if this wasn't such an explosive situation in Florida counties, because Florida, they don't play that shit. They lock you up for every fucking goddamn thing. But they would have been, if he could have had a polygamy situation, polyamorous relationship with all 3 of them, I guarantee you they would have took him on. But females feel like they need to be number 1. You can't be number 1 when it's thousands and millions of y'all that outnumber men. Have y'all keep having women, having more girls. You have more girls than you have boys. So all women are going after fucking boys. It's always going to be women outnumbering the men, because men can have multiple fucking baby mamas, procreate with multiple different women. Women can only procreate with one guy. That's why one guy's sperm hits the egg, she can have 4 partners the night of, but only one guy hits the egg, and she's pregnant for the next 9 to 10 months. She could lay down like Cardi B and get jabbed up 8 months while another baby's in you, but you can still have to have that baby first before you give another man another baby. It is what it is. It's bigamy. You got hypergamy, you got bigamy, you got bigotry, you got fucking thought bops, thought pockets, thought rockets. All these is a bunch of bullshit going on. But it shows how women get to that certain age. All 3 of those women were well over in their mid-40s, or hitting and maybe in their 50s. And they hit the jackpot when they met that handsome brother with them green eyes. They're like, oh, this nigga give me play, this, that, 30, he the pussy good, he hit me with the schlong, he put it in my ass, everything, he licking my toes, he make me feel good. You ain't feel that good in a minute. People crave another person. We are social creatures. We will always crave a human touch from someone else. Motherfuckers will shiver when they ain't touched somebody in a while. Shiver. They're like, oh shit, I didn't feel that in a while. It's a good feeling when someone else touches you. Facts. You can beat your meat or play with the rolls all you want to, bitch. You beat your meat all you want to, nigga. But the factor is you crave the touch of another human being. That's a fact. So you guys succumb to your own fucking ill ways of being lonely, being boss babes, being widowers, divorcing somebody that you was good with, but realizing you're back to being desperate again. Because the simple fact it is, you're desperate again because niggas ain't looking for y'all like y'all thought they was looking for y'all. Niggas ain't looking for y'all. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Prediction Ascension. Love me, hate me. There's no between. Like, comment, subscribe. Help motherfucker algorithm. You already know. You already know. Hit the like button. Women, what are you gonna do?